we are picking up in the Durst Manor dungeon after you had slain the unholy beast that was residing in the sub-level here of the dungeon. And you've been working your way back up and covering some of the rooms that you have skipped. You, of course, by now realize that you were led into the house as a ruse. The house itself is got some kind of life force and some what's the some animating force to it, and it has desires, and it tries to make that be felt. And so you pleased the house with your sacrifice, but then you killed the big monster. So I'm thinking the house is going, hey, wait a second, these guys aren't on my side. And so you might find getting out of the house is more difficult than getting in was. But we will see where all that goes. Right now, I think everybody is on the right page and can all see, right? Yep. So you were exploring some rooms down here, and I think we left off right as Murmur was over here. Exploring this bedroom when this dog beast revealed itself, and we were going to roll for initiative and attack. So everybody's a little spread out. You were checking out different rooms in the same region, but it might take a little running to come to Murmur's rescue, and we'll start with rolling initiative. All right, let me add Keldren here. Keldren had what? 15?
18. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting that I have to highlight the token when I roll in D&D and Beyond. About a year into this, I should figure out how it all works.
It's all good. It's all good. People forget all the time. It's no big deal. All right, and then I think we're just waiting for Bardor. An initiative roll from you, Christopher. Are you with us?
I'm here.
Well,
are you talking to the other one?
Talking to the other Chris, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're not Chris. You're Space Bear.
Right.
Everybody else is saying what?
Yeah. What the hell's a space bear?
All right. Let's see if I can roll initiative.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. There you are.
Sorry for being late.
No worries.
That was worth it.
All right.
We rolling initiative?
Yes. Yeah, we're picking up right. We left off right before a fight. 10. Okay. And 10, and then we will sort that, and we will see where this goes. So Mr. Owl gets the first action. I don't know what you want to do with him. Maybe keep him in the back, but what do you want to do with him?
I think, in all fairness, I haven't told the owl to do anything, so the owl's probably waiting for Keldren to say something. So the owl will do nothing this turn.
Very good. Very good. And speaking of Keldren.
Okay. And just remind me, it's a two-headed dog, right?
It's a little unclear. It's
okay.
So the history here is that the family had a pet dog, and I forget his name, but I think it's irrelevant. Regardless, to say that if you were to look up in the upper floors of the house, you would have even seen a picture of the dog with his name on the picture. And I find it hard to believe that before they all turned undead, that they had a two-headed dog. So the monster that it says to put here is a death dog, and a death dog is a two-headed animal.
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and say that this guy only has one head.
Okay, thank you. This may be a waste of the turn, but I'm going to attempt to call out to the dog in an authoritative tone and tell it, so Faxus, heal.
Right, because that was the name, right? So Faxus, that's it. Why don't you make an animal handling check with advantage?
All right. Animal handling, not my strong suit.
Not a
But
skill
advantage.
that gets called a lot.
Advantage.
Actually, I have a good score in that one.
All right, excellent. The dog is plainly hostile, but you, by calling his name and in authoritative enough voice, he's at least backed down a little bit.
Nice.
Why don't we? I guess that would even drop us out of initiative, really, because then there's nobody to fight. But let's see. Let's give him what would, if this were a spell, he'd get like a saving throw on every turn. So maybe when it's his turn, we'll see if he continues to be a good boy or gets bad. But is that that wasn't even a, I guess we'll call it a full action. Did you have any bonus actions you wanted to use?
I guess I'll move slightly into the room if I can.
Yep.
And maybe even a little bit deeper in, just to kind of try and keep this bed between myself and the dog. But again, be going in very not to attack him, but to try to
dominate
a calming
him.
presence.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, Sabina, you are all the way in another room, and you're in a room that has this statue in it. I'm going to show you a picture here. That's what it looks like. It's holding a glowing orb, crystal orb, in its hand. And there are dead skeletons festooned around the room. You can hear barking and some kind of commotion coming from the next room.
Well, I think I'm going to abandon what I'm looking at right now and come back to it. And it's going to take me a while to get there, so...
Right.
That's it.
You want to action dash?
Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? That's still as far as I can go.
All right. Marius.
All right, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right.
So before, I don't think you guys can maybe see. There is another exit from the room that you were in down here, which would be a more direct route.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
1,
Safina,
2,
if you want to
3,
take your movement
go back.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I open that door? I think I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10.
All right. And you got no actions left at that point, though, right?
Nope.
All right. So the death dog. Let's see what we're going to do with him. We're going to give him a wisdom saving throw against that animal handling. Now you got 18, so he's got to beat 18, and he's only +1, so I think it's unlikely. Yeah, he's still healing to Keldren's tone and not moving off the spot. What do you got, Murmur?
Well, now that the dog is not rushing towards me,
Yeah.
I don't think she fully even knows what's going on.
Right.
I think she just kind of look at the dog, like cock her head a little, maybe just take a step forward and be like, hello, like almost like she's not sure what to do. Maybe like offer her hand out, not in a threatening way, but just a "Do you want to sniff my hand and will you calm down?" kind
All
of
right.
gesture.
Why don't you make an animal handling with advantage too, because Keldren is technically kind of helping you. Not as good. The dog kind of growls at your hand. You've got him down, but this is not a natural dog anymore. It is like everything else in the house has kind of become twisted. Um, and hell, maybe it does have two heads. Maybe that's what the corruption did to it. But it's still not a completely natural dog. Um, so using his name, got him to calm down for a minute. But you might all think about retreating if you don't want to test the waters too much. And what do you think, Bardor?
Me? I'm
Yep.
gonna go check out the statue with the glowing ball.
All right. Let's see. So the room I said is festooned with moldy skeletons. Um, there's a wide alcove that has a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf, and in his right hand a smoky gray crystal orb.
Can I take the orb?
Okay. Yes, you can.
When I have spells later, I'll do an identify on it.
All right. Okay. So after you take the orb from the statue's hand, the dark recesses in the room, the shadows themselves begin to animate and move towards you in a menacing fashion.
Ah, shit.
Right. So let me add a couple of fellows to the initiative board here. All right. Things just got more complicated. I love it. Darian, what do you got?
Okay, so I don't really know what's going on in either room, so I'm just going to yell over to Marius and just ask him, what's going on over there? You guys okay?
Well, there's a dog. It looks like it's kind of friendly
Not at all.
in the way that it would actually murder you. Would we know that will we see the shadows from the other room?
No, but Bardor could certainly call out.
I got friends.
I think we'll be okay in here. Check the other room.
All right, got it. So I'm going to make my way over to the other room then.
All right.
And then seeing all that, I'll rush in. And
I thought you were going to go the other way.
oh, no. I'm going to go ahead and take a swipe at this guy in front of me.
Okay.
As Dan will tell you, I always kind of keep things interesting.
Ouch. Ooh, red card. Let me deal that to you.
Didn't I already have a red card before?
They don't last in between sessions.
Oh, okay.
So
God, that would be broken if they did.
it's use them or lose them by the end of the session. So, all right. So a swing and a miss at the animated shadow, and the one up here is going to attack our changeling. Our changeling cleric. Okay. So they only have one attack, and it's called Strength Drain. And that should not have been at advantage. Let me play my toggles here. Okay. So 12 misses, I'm sure, Bardor, right?
18 is my armor class.
Okay, very good. This shadow here is going to try his luck. Even worse. And Mr. Owl.
Sorry, mute buttons. my old enemy. Okay. Well, again, Keldren forgot to tell the owl anything, so the owl is just sort of sitting, I think, on that table, curiously looking about.
Watching
And
people
that's it.
run to and fro.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this guy down here is going to return the attack on Darian. And I don't think a 6 is going to cut it. And now we go to a cleric. Excuse me, our wizard.
So can I hear this commotion or fighting from the other room?
Yes.
I yelled out, "We have friends."
Okay. God, this is so stupid, but I just want to try it. I'm going to cast Prestidigitation, and make it smell like a really amazing piece of just barely cooked meat.
Okay.
And kind of like having that smell be in front of the dog, like emanating from my hand, and I'm going to try and walk through this room in the direction of those other sounds, saying, "Come on, Sopraxis, follow me, Sopraxis," just like that.
Okay.
So I'll just move my token and you tell me when the dog decides to maul me or if it's following me.
Why don't you make another animal handling?
Excellent. That's my strong suit, as you know.
Yes.
All right. With advantage?
You're using his name, so yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. All right.
All right.
Nice.
He's got his haunches up and he's like creeping along, so he's very agitated, but he's listening.
Okay. That's it. That's all I have.
All right. Sapina.
Okay. I saw him run past me, so that seems more important. Oh, did you touch the crystal ball thing? Is that what
I
happened
might
there?
have.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. Cool. So I'm going to attempt to hide. Standing behind Darian. What's Darian's character
you are
name?
small, so
Yep.
yeah, Darian Dumont, right?
Okay.
All right, let's see how attentive these shadows are. There would be perception, that would be wisdom. Ooh. So the shadows see you.
Okay, no hiding then. Which means no advantage, which means no sneak. Oh, there is sneak because I've got an ally within 5 feet, so I'm good
Right.
there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go with the short bow right here.
All right.
The closer one. Ah, cool.
Bugger.
That's brutal.
Yes.
And I'm gonna step back.
Okay, on Bardor with a +2 to the attack. 17 misses. That armor's really helping you out there.
Maybe a little.
All right, Marius.
Okay.
You got an angry ass dog at your feet.
So are we fighting this dog or not?
Keldren kind of has it at a point where it's in check for now.
Okay. I'm going to assume they have this.
You're going to be
So you
able to step away, and it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack or anything like that.
Okay. I'm just going to... here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4... 3, 4... I'm just going to kind of hang out right here.
Okay.
If the dog or anything in here happens, I will reserve my attack for that.
Got it. Follow you. I follow. All right. Okay, dog is still cowing to you. And we'll leave it at that. Murmur is now in the bedroom. Now, the bedroom had some stuff in it, too. This cult leader's quarters. There's a footlocker at the end of the bed. If you want to take the time to go through it now, or just keep that in mind for later.
Okay. I think Murmur's just confused by the whole dog situation. I think she's definitely gonna go for the lockbox and be like, "Oh, what's this?" and
All right.
try busting it open, because I don't think she's got. Yeah, I have a negative on sleight of hand, so I don't think I can do
Right.
anything but try and bust it open.
Yeah, it's unlocked. It's a wooden
Oh, it
footlocker,
is.
and it's unlocked. And inside is a really nice folded cloak and a small wooden coffer containing 4 potions of healing. There's more stuff in here. Let me go ahead and paste. All right, we'll cut it right there. So there's a lot of stuff in there. But that's just what you're able to see at a glance. Any other actions you want to take in this, or?
Just a quick question. What is a bullseye lantern?
A bullseye lantern does not shed light in a 360-degree radius. It focuses it, so it's more like headlights.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So it's like a.
Medieval flashlight.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a singular concentrated light. Okay.
Right.
I was about to say, if I can, I'll just carry the footlocker out. Like, can I pick it up and I'm just gonna bring it out and be like, look what I found.
What's your strength?
16.
Yeah, sure. All right. Pick up
And
the
so-
footlocker.
Yeah, and so I'll just move her out to like here, which is about 20-25 feet, and plop it down on this table right here and be like, look what I found.
Bardor's about 20 feet away fighting for his life, but you're like, ooh, goodies.
Yeah, that's Murmur.
All right, Bardor, what do you got?
I'm going nuclear.
Uh-oh. Turn undead. Ooh. And shadows are undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol of speaking. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet, which is all 4 of them, must make a wisdom saving throw. Let's do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 failed. No, 2 made it, and everybody else failed. So a turn creature must spend. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. So I'm going to put a nice little orange polka dot on the ones that are turned. Right? Turn creature must spend its turn moving as far away. It also can't take reactions. All right.
Like I said, I took the nuclear option.
All right. All right, Darian.
All right, cool. With that, I guess I'll shimmy over to this one then and take a swing.
That's flanking too, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
+2 for flanker. Ouch.
Yeah.
You've already got 1 card. So let's see. We can keep this 1 card, right? Yeah, sure. No reason for you to swap it out. We'll keep that one. All right. So that was a miss, unfortunately. Only 1 attack. And we'll go to this shadow who's attacking Bardor. And hits with the 21. So that's 9 necrotic damage. And your strength score, is reduced by 4.
Oh. That hurts.
Yeah, shadows don't kill you by draining your hit points. They kill you by draining your strength.
Oh, I was at 20.
All right, and then this one here, let's see. Let's go 50-50. 1-2 is Darian, and that's who it goes to. 6 misses. And Mr. Owl, we can safely skip and go to here, where we'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4 against Bardor. 19 hits.
How much damage was that on me?
The last attack was
Yeah.
6 damage and 4 strength. Oh, excuse me. I was reading the wrong one. I'm sorry. 9 damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, 14 more takes you out. All right. So,
Yeah, I was still under the drain effect.
oh, that's right. Take another one off of your strength. This lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest. Okay. Wow, you just got all the conditions than needing a rest to we got to get you in bed. Keldren.
Okay, I will turn to Murmur and sorry, this is which one? Which
That's
tiefling is this?
Marius.
Marius, sorry. And I will say, I'll hold the dog. Go help the others, and I'll then say to the owl, "You too,"
All right.
so that now the owl will actually do something useful. And
right.
I will continue to press. I'll stay exactly where I am, and continue to prestidigitate whatever distracting smells I can for this dog. And that's my turn.
All right. Spina.
Okay, same thing. I'm gonna move in. I like this situation less.
The 2 closest to you are turned. They're immobile. There's only one active.
It's this guy here. Well, I better
Yes.
take care of him then.
Yeah, turn undead is not a concentration effect, so it persists even if you go down, right?
As
Okay.
far as I remember, yes.
I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Hide where?
Oh yeah. Well.
Yes, not concentration.
How does it work if I want to like hide around this corner?
I think because they've seen you already from here, they're kind of expecting. I mean, not that they're super intelligent,
Right.
but even an animal could say, like, oh, he's hiding behind the wall.
So unless
you're
I've
not.
actually got someone to hide behind.
Yeah. If you came around the other way, around the back side,
Sure.
and then wanted to use stealth, so make sure that they didn't see you coming from around, I think that would work. But that would take a lot of movement.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If they're turned, can they take reactions?
No,
So no op attacks.
that is correct.
They're basically immobilized. It's like a petrified almost.
The only thing they can do is take the dash action on their turn to escape.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna use my cunning action to bonus action dash and move to here.
Okay.
That gets me into flanking.
Right.
And I used halfling nimbleness to be able to go through this guy's space.
Right.
So now I got flanking, and I'll rapier. Boom.
Nice.
And that also provokes sneak attack damage. So there we go.
All right. So a total of 16 piercing damage gets halved to 8 piercing damage because they have resistance to non-magical attacks.
Yep. Got it.
All right. And the shadow here has to use its action to flee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Anybody in that room get a? Oh no, actually, never mind.
He goes to the corner. That's as far away as he can get. Marius.
I'm headed into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what's the word? I guess, I mean, I wouldn't be able to know which one's which. I'd see our friend on the ground over there. Let's see this guy in front of me. I'm gonna hit him.
Hit
Right?
him. Smite.
Yeah. Shut up! 13.
13 hits.
6 plus. Plus.
Do you have bonus action attack?
Plus smite.
Plus a smite. Divine
Oh, wait.
smite.
There's one more.
What kind of damage
Yeah,
is divine
That is
smite?
radiant damage.
So they take full from that. He takes 3 from the slashing and then 8 from the smiting.
Yep.
Minus 11. Hooah. All right, this dog. He's the smells that you're generating are distracting him, but he's also starting to grow frustrated. Murmur.
I'm just gonna go follow Marius. Like, okay, I'll listen and see what's going on. Not fully understanding the situation. Let me just see. That's
Does one ever fully understand anything?
You know what? She just found some goodies, and now she's like, "Oh, I gotta go help out here." Oh, that's wonderful to walk into. She's just gonna go with the good old hand axe towards this
Roger.
thing right here.
A hit for 3 damage.
And that's all I can do.
That's enough. Bardor, make a death save.
Give me a second. I gotta find that.
All right, excellent. So 10 passed. You are okay for your first one. Oops, didn't mean to put that on the shadow. I meant to put that on Bardor. There we go.
I
Right,
think
yeah.
the shadow goes better with it.
Right? He looks like a pirate shadow. All right, Darian.
All right, gonna keep trying to hit this guy.
All right. No more flanking, but you hit anyway. All right, 4 damage.
And I will pump a smite into that thing.
All right, 6 points of radiant takes him out. Only needed the first one. All right, the shadow disperses under your swings and is no more.
All right, well, I can move over here then, right?
Sure.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, if you would like to take a reaction as this thing flees away, you may take an opportunity attack.
I'll let him go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do damage, he stops.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this shadow will drop him out of the initiative order since he's dead, and we'll go to Mr. Owl.
Okay. The owl's got plans. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy Toledo. Okay. The owl is gonna fly around this one's head a couple times, helping Murmur attack it, and then fly over. And is there something to perch on over here?
The top of a skeleton.
That seems super creepy and totally appropriate. So
Right.
that's where he will crouch, and that's his turn.
All right. All right, so that gives Murmur advantage, right?
Correct.
But first, this shadow has to run in terror.
Actually, he's been hit. He doesn't run.
But doesn't the
Damage breaks it.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for that. Why don't you gain inspiration for being a co-DM? All right. So he doesn't have to run. So he's gonna attack, and let's see who he attacks. 1, 2, Marius. 3, 4, Murmur. So it's coming at Murmur. 17. I think hits. You're muted. I think a 17.
Sorry about that.
That's
I had
okay.
my headset muted, and so I was like, why isn't this working? Yes, 17 absolutely hits me.
All right. So take 10 necrotic damage and reduce your strength by 2.
Hold on. I just have to check something.
Sure.
I just want to make sure I don't have. I have resistance to poison damage. But not necrotic. That is so dumb.
I don't think anything has resistance to necrotic, huh?
I think
Oh,
Azamars do. Certain Azamars.
Yes. No, I just have resistance to poison damage by Deathless Nature. That's so dumb.
Half the
Alright.
undead take necrotic damage.
Well, I guess I'm technically not undead.
Right.
Okay, so I
All
took
right.
the 10.
The 10 and the 2 off of the strength. And then we go to Keldren.
Okay. Keldren, having seen this shadow just run by him, through him, is feeling pretty freaked out.
All right.
If he backs away, is that dog looking like it's going to attack him?
Make another animal handling.
Okay, but I want to do something else with my action, so I'm not actually trying to appease him.
Okay, I see. Well, tell me what you want to do.
Well, okay. So, actually, I guess I just want to attack the dog. Probably. Yeah.
Okay. It is.
Might as well go first. So I'll do that.
Okay. Where's that dog? Here it is.
Not great.
He's got an armor class. I'll give you advantage because it's like a surprise attack.
Okay, I like it. Again.
Okay, yeah.
Did
So,
not help.
no, yeah. Now the dog is pissed, and
Okay.
whatever goodwill you had is now out the window.
Awesome.
All right,
That's it.
all right, Safina.
Okay, let me. There's nothing else in this space other than the dead thing. Yeah, whatever these are.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Yeah.
Oh, there is somebody there.
Right.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, I can still 1, 2. And I'll hit it with the rapier. Oof, another bad one.
11 does not do it. Right.
That's including the flanking, by the way.
Oh, I see. Excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, remind me, Bardor, on the turn here, that like lasts for a minute, right? Which is like 10 rounds.
I can't have you roll that off.
Yes, it is.
Right. And the only way they don't get saving throws against this. It's only if they take damage.
Correct. Once they get the initial one, and then after that, they're toast.
Right. Right. So there's not much for me to do with these guys here. He can't move and get closer. If any movement he would take would bring him closer.
Yeah, so he just sits there and cowers.
Right. All right, Marius.
Power he shall. Yeah. Oh.
With flanking hits.
Yeah. 9.
9 have to 4. Shadow no more. So you've killed 2 of them. And
Is
2
there a
of
reason they're
them.
invisible?
What's that?
Is there a reason they're invisible?
You don't see
I
the
can't see that. I didn't see him until he had a red X over him. I assumed he was still there.
Yeah. Like, you didn't see this guy here?
I didn't until you put a red X over him.
That's so weird.
Yep. All right, hold on. I may have something for this. Me getting to the right thing.
Everybody else can see the monster tokens, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
I can now, but I have the same issue as him.
Oh, no kidding.
I have nothing. Is there a third shadow in here? And if so, can you ping him? Or-
No, the 2 shadows that were in the room are dead, and then 2 fled.
I'm just gonna assume I heard the dog start losing his mind, so I'm gonna run back in here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is comical. You're kind of running back and
5.
forth between the 2 rooms. I love it. You're like,
Alright.
this way, that
That's
way.
my turn.
I think, I don't know that it was your turn.
Was it not
No.
my turn?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
Huh. Are you sure? I'm all the way at the bottom now.
Oh. I'm confusing you and Darian. That's so wrong. I'm
We're
so
gonna have to
sorry.
do something about that. You're gonna be a dwarf next week. You can keep your staff. You're a dwarf now.
Just change the damn token.
Yeah. How like did you read my thing in the Facebook thing to make your character in Baldur's
No.
Gate? You did that on
I
your own?
wasn't even on Facebook. I only saw your token when I went to go upload mine.
That's funny, bro. How did we both have the same idea to do the same
Well,
thing?
it's like, Paladin is a charisma based class, and Tieflings
Sure, but-
are a charisma strong race. I mean, to play a Tiefling Warlock or a Tiefling Paladin is optimizing.
But I get that, but how did we both have the same idea to make our token in Baldur's Gate 3? That's the thing that gets me more than anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like same skin color too.
Yeah.
That's a critical hit.
Yes, so the dog attacks, and I believe he hits on both. I'm not sure why it didn't roll the damage here, but let me roll it now. So here comes 17 hit, right?
Yeah.
So that was only 2 damage. Oh wait, how did that? That's not right. Hold on.
Should be 3.
Oh, I see what the problem is. I gotta fix my macro. Okay. Roll 3d6 plus
3d6.
3.
That's not good.
Right, because he hit twice and then critted on the second one. So.
Ah, got it.
Right. So 9 points of damage.
That's really not that bad considering, truthfully.
Quite lucky.
Right.
Yep,
Right.
I'm feeling quite fortunate.
Angry dog. Murmur.
Yeah. I see the dog. Do I have any idea that this is going on?
The dog is barking, and Keldren certainly and Marius could have called back to you that.
Yeah, I'm screaming as I'm getting mauled. I'm
Right.
sure.
Okay. She'll make an attempt. Also, healing potions I need so desperately. Just gonna. Hello. So that's like 20 feet. So I can't unless I move here somehow. Can I hit the dog from like here?
Yes.
I can.
He,
Okay. I'm just gonna.
He's going to get a +2 to his armor class because he's kind of got the corner to protect him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm still gonna try and just gonna look at poor Keldren getting mauled and just say, remember, there were some health potions in that footlocker I found. So just right behind you, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know why I had it. Oh, I still had it set to advantage, so I guess
Right, but
the 5.
5 misses. Okay, unfortunate. but not. Wait, was that a critical one? So you got a red card.
Is that a crit? It was a crit one. Oh no. I'll take it. Oh, okay.
I think we're seeing a lot of ones, aren't we?
I feel like I got about half of them.
Not surprised. The dice are very fickle on roll 20. They either are in your favor or they're not.
Right. Death saving throw made. That's 2 made. 1 more, and you're stable. Darian.
Okay, well, hearing all that, I'm just going to start running out this way. Uh, that's about it right there. I'll just stay there. Can't really do anything else.
The shadow can try to get further away, but that's as far as he can go. And Mr. Owl is
Just sitting there.
right. Shadow no more. And Keldren and the dog.
Yeah. So I see the tiefling paladin running up behind me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the disengage action
Okay.
and kind of try and jump back across that table to over here.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Just a little disengagement. Tactically wise, I'm sure. Safina.
What's your rule on stabilizing a character with medicine check?
DC 10. If
And
you
that-
have a healing kit, I think it's automatic or something like that.
And is it bring them to 0 or 1?
Brings them to stabilized 0.
If you need a healing kit, I have one on me.
You wouldn't know that unless you told him.
I'm joking.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Oh,
Oh, just missed.
just missed. All right, the shadow is practically out of it. Marius.
Okay. Your boy's back in. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry, I get really excited when it's my turn. Longsword.
I love
Yeah.
the enthusiasm. Oh,
9.
damn. And you only still get 1 attack because y'all second
Yeah.
level. Oh, the dog don't like that. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Here it comes. All right, against Marius. Does a 15 hit? Nope.
No.
All right, Murmur.
Okay. Just gonna go for another roll with the dog.
Armor class 14, unfortunately for you, and that's a miss.
Right. Well,
God, I hate all the missing.
Excuse me.
You guys have been used to playing your 8th and 9th level characters for a couple of months. Some of the people in the previous game. It's like you're not used to missing like this.
And I made it again.
All right, so now you're stable. All right, Darian.
All right, I'll just run up here and try to stab at him from around the corner.
All right. It's armor class 12 with +2 for cover, but you hit. Death Dog doesn't have any kind of damage resistances, so he takes all 9 of that. All right, Shadow, Owl, and Keldren.
Okay, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at the Death Dog.
Okay, that's a Wisdom save, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so he failed his save. He takes 9 necrotic. No resistance to that, all 9. nice chunk of hit points out of the death dog and Safina.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Wait.
Bardor is stabilized by way of making 3 death
3 death.
saves. So she's
Okay.
he's already all set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized. Yeah. There's been another turn. Duh. I'm gonna dash. 15, 5, 10, 15. And cool. I'm gonna short bow.
Okay, just misses.
All right.
Just misses. All right, Marius.
I'm gonna swing again. Yeah. 11.
Damn.
All right.
Death Dog now gets to go against going against Marius.
All right.
20 hits
Ooh.
for 5.
Yep.
And looks like you got to make a Constitution saving throw against disease or become poisoned.
Make that.
Jinkies. You are poisoned, my friend. Which one's the poison condition? Here we go. Ouch. No fun at all there. But that was just one attack. Now here comes the other one. 8 misses. Okay. Murmur.
All right. One last time with the dog before I just say, screw it. Oh, thank God.
All right. 7 slashing. He takes all of it. Bardor is snoozing soundly, having a wonderful dream of not being on a cold dungeon floor. And we go to Darian.
I'm just going to keep stabbing away at him.
All right. That's a good hit. For 11, nice. The shadows, I figure, again, for a minute would be to round 10, and so it's going to be at least round 10 before these guys can turn around and start making their way back.
Correct.
All right. And if the owl wants to move, he's free to move on your turn too, Keldren.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to. Okay, I'll cast Toll the Dead again.
All right. Oh, he failed.
There's
There
8
it
different
is.
things. Okay.
And that takes him off the board. So congratulations. Now you still got these 2 shadows that are pressed into the corners and unable to move. So you can come up behind them. As soon as they take damage, though, they're not turned anymore, and they'll turn around and fight. So if you want to leave them behind, that's an option as well. But you figure you've got a minute before they're able to turn around and start to return to the area that they tend to gather at, is around this statue.
Can you tell me where they are?
One
The
is over
direction?
here, and one is down here. And I'll repeat those. Up
Yep.
here and down here.
So I would think the north one we're gonna have to deal with at some point.
The north one is actually headed downstairs. But
That goes down to where the pool is.
right, exactly.
Okay. Got it. And we need to go back up to here. I mean, I'm all for just leaving. So I'm just gonna start heading towards the exit.
All right. We've got Bardor is now back up at 1 hit point. He's at least awake and on his feet. And he's all alone in that room over there. So I don't know if you guys want to gather in that room.
Yeah, I'll go run over there to try and gather him under the theory that we're trying to get out of here.
Are we still at initiative?
No. I'll kill it.
All right, I'm gonna lay on hands to get rid of this disease. Put myself back up.
So you're doing lay on hands for
Yeah.
on yourself, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
So that'll be the end of that disease.
Oh, very
All
good.
right. So we're starting to move out.
Yeah, but Keldren, let me see. 1 second. End bar door. Perception. Keldren 2. Safina, you spent some time in this room.
Yes.
And your passive perception would have given you a clue about something here in the north wall. There was a not a secret door, but a concealed door.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll circle back around then. Take a look.
Excuse me.
So it's just a short stairway with a ladder that goes up. The trap door that is up here in the ceiling is bolted shut from this side,
Interesting.
so it wouldn't have been accessible to anybody on the other side coming down. It would only be a means of egress from the dungeon.
Oh, well, that helps. And it's a lock, or is it just bolted?
It's just bolted.
Okay, I'll unbolt it and open the door.
Let's get Marius to make a religion check.
Okay.
You have a feeling that the children who haunt the manor, not the illusions you saw outside, which was the house just trying to trick you, but when you met the actual kids who haunt the attic, their bones were in that room. And you know that if you were to do something to, um, give those bones a proper burial, you might be able to release their spirits from their captivity.
I relay that to the party.
Oh, absolutely then.
It's not clear to you because your check wasn't great. It's not clear to you exactly what needs to be done. So you'll have to field ideas about what you can do.
Okay.
But it involves the bones that the kids have in the attic.
Okay.
I don't think we're really ready to go digging deeper in right at the moment, though.
No, you just concentrate on getting out of the house for now, yeah.
We can always come back, right?
Yeah. I'm a fan of egress. That was a great idea.
Yeah, all right. This concealed doorway probably it opens up to someplace on the first floor, though obviously you can't tell what from here. But that would be the most straightforward way out of the dungeon.
Well, I'll pop it open and stick my head out and see where I end up.
All right. Let me move you all on the map here. Where is it? It's over here. Let me zoom out a little bit. So I got everybody here. It emptied up into the den here on the first floor.
Oh, okay.
Now, interestingly, the house is not very hospitable to you right now. You bypassed, having to come back the long way, but you can see in this doorway, for example. Let me find the appropriate handout here. So all the windows are bricked up, and the outer walls are impervious to weapon attacks and even damage-dealing spells. All the doors are gone and replaced by slashing scythe blades. You must make a DC 15 dexterity check to pass through a blade trap doorway unscathed. You can use acrobatics.
Ooh.
If you spend a minute studying the blades in a particular doorway, you can take advantage of a momentary gap in their repeating movements and make a DC 15 intelligence check instead. Failing either check, you're going to take 2d10 slashing damage, but manage to pass through the doorway.
That's a lot of damage.
Potentially.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive that.
Maybe we should go back to the basement.
Yeah.
Also, this room contains a fireplace, so the room is all heavily obscured. And anybody starting their turn, I guess we should roll for initiative because it talks about damage per turns and stuff like that. So let's get into the initiative board again. And it says anybody that starts their turn in the smoke must make a DC 10 con save or take 1d10 poison damage.
Oof.
And somebody might want to give Bardor one of those healing potions. Oop. There he is. All right, so Safina, you get to go first here. You first have to make your DC 10 con save against the smoke in the room.
All right.
Crushed it. All right, you do not take any poison damage. Now you're looking at this door. To get out, you're going to have to come back into this main hall, and then circle back down out through the foyer and to the front door.
A lot of doors to get through.
Right. So do you want to do acrobatics, or do you want to try to leverage your intelligence toward this check?
The acrobatics.
All right, DC 15.
Let me check what this card is first.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna play that.
On a skill or attack roll. It's a skill or attack roll. All right. 15. You get through unscathed. Now you're still in a smoky room. There's a fireplace in here too, so you'll still be taking the smoke damage. But you're through, and then we'll go to Murmur. Or I guess, hold on a second. Wait a second. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself here. You've still got movement. And you want to try to go through a second set of doors to get out of the smoke.
I do.
You could do that.
10. Yeah, I'll try this second set.
Yeah.
Another acrobatics. That shouldn't have been an advantage, so it's just a 20. But
All right. Still good enough to get through unscathed.
so that's 5, 10, 15. I assume that's action, so I can't dash.
No. I'll if it can't be an action because I let you do it twice, so it would have to repeat.
That's true.
That they're just parts of your movement.
Well, I might as well try the last door then. I'll I'll be able to get through it on this turn if I make it.
All right.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. 2d10, right?
Yep.
Let's hope for a low number. Average it out.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, but you're through the door.
I am through the door.
All right. Then we'll go to Murmur, who has to start by making a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Okay.
Excellent. Now you are resistant to poison damage anyway, right?
Yes.
Very good.
I-
All right.
I have to read that specifically. It's either I'm completely resistant or I get advantage on it.
Right.
No, it's just resistance. I see.
All right. So now the challenge of the doors lays before you. Now you don't have a lot of hit points by my reckoning.
No, I was about to say I would like to. I was about to say I'm gonna pop a healing potion.
Yeah. Okay. That's 2d4 plus 2, right? So you're up to 9. Still not great.
Better than what it was.
Yeah.
And then I have to make a dex save. I have to make an acrobatics.
Okay.
Or can I make an athletics?
No, it's got to be acrobatics.
Okay, let me see. Oh, dexterity saving throws. Okay, so that one counted as a dex saving throw. Damn.
No,
Okay.
you want to do an acrobatics check, right?
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
So first of all, you're through the door. You take 9 points of damage.
Lovely, lovely. My exact hit points.
Right. All right, then we go to Keldren.
I don't feel great about my chances of surviving that gauntlet. I guess first I need to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
Right.
Okay. I don't feel great about my chances of surviving that either. Oh, I might. No, I did it right. Okay, here we go.
I believe it was a DC 10. So you made it.
Sweet. Okay. I'm actually going to go back down into the basement
Okay.
and hold open the door in the hope that it helps the ventilation, or leave the door open, and then go back down to the basement.
All right, let's see. You should be back on the basement level now.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So the smoke is coming down, but it's not even that this is a natural phenomenon. The house is openly attacking you by all of its powers, so it provides a little bit of relief, but not anything measurable, unfortunately.
Sorry, meaning that that poison smoke is still
Is still flooding the room.
including the basement. So there's
No.
okay.
The basement is a
Oh,
safe
I get what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, got it. Thank
but
you.
opening the trapdoor didn't cause ventilation, right?
Got it.
So at least down here, you don't have to make that Constitution save. And the pathway is open for anybody else who wants to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit stage left to the basement.
All right. Next is Darian.
So quick question.
Oh, Constitution save first of all.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry. Poison damage. 7 points of poison damage.
All right. So then question.
Yeah.
If I was to try to reach through the blades and pull somebody back through, what would that be?
I'll give it to you the same acrobatics check, DC 15 acrobatics.
Okay, and if the person I pull through, if I succeed, will be fine?
Yes.
Okay. So I will try to pull Murmur back through. And we'll see. My acrobatics kind of sucks.
Eek. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what happens there is you take the damage, and she doesn't get moved. So, unfortunately, 8 more.
All right. Well, that puts me out.
Right.
You get a turn this round. I'm not on the initiative.
No, you're not.
I rolled a 3, I believe.
3.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Bardor. DC 10 for the smoke.
Ah,
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you said constant. Okay, you said DC 10. I was trying to roll D10. Hey.
Sorry. Constitution saving throw. 15. All right, no smoke damage from you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna head toward the basement because I am in no shape for anything. But I'm gonna try to grab. Who's on the ground by me?
Darian.
I'm grabbing him and heading down.
All right.
Because I can't take any chance to take a hit.
Right. All right. I moved you guys down onto the map here.
All right, guys, we gotta also be ready because we're back down here. Those we gotta watch out for those shadows in about 5-6 turns.
All right. So who's
Constantly.
next? Marius.
all right. Constitution.
Okay. So you made it. No damage.
All right. I gotta try and pull her.
You got to do it.
Yep. Can't leave her there. So acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
Armor wouldn't factor into this at all. I mean, I'm wearing fucking, you know.
Well, let's see what happens.
Acrobatics.
Ooh.
Perfect. Fucking nailed it.
Ouch. 17 points of damage. Damn.
Fucking down.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, not good. All right, Safina. Goddamn, you made it out, and there's a trail of death behind you.
I know.
What are
Going
you-
back in is probably not the best option.
There. Let me see
It's the
something.
Yeah.
So now that you're outside, you see Bardor's dog Spaz is out here by himself, and there is a picnic basket at the crossroads, and inside the basket is a bottle of wine, a mixture of bread and fruit, and there's no indication as to who may have left the basket. But
Okay.
for the hell of it, I'm going to say there's a superior healing potion in there too.
Okay. You said fruit. You say fruit and wine?
And
What
a
he said?
superior healing potion.
Okay.
Which I'm looking up how much it does because I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think that's like. Yeah.
Potions.
I
here
got
we
it.
go. So 8d4 plus 8. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big one.
I meant greater than 44 plus 4.
Okay. Greater.
Yeah.
Is the portcullis open? Oh, I guess it is because I just went outside.
Right.
Break a fucking window or something.
They're bricked
Jump back
over.
in.
Are they
Yeah.
bricked over from the outside too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't. The thought of going back in there scares the hell out of me.
Right. Even if you had full hit points.
I would consider it if I had full hit points.
Well, that's
But I
what the potion is there for. It's just for you to be Superman.
Okay, well, I'll pound the foot. What do you say?
Your moment. Your friends are dying.
44 plus 4?
Yep.
That's all right. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the
Okay. Your familiarity is giving you advantage on the acrobatics check. So make one more.
Oh, I guess that should have been this door.
Right.
So I'm still there.
Okay.
all right.
So you made it through.
1,
Any
2,
door
3.
you've passed through once already, you get advantage on.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
1, 2, and then I got to do one more. 3. Okay.
Nice. All right.
Back in the
and
room.
you dragged in Murmur with you on that last one. So now
All right.
so now everybody's in the room.
In a giant heap, right?
Yeah.
And let's say, for the sake of argument, everybody is deciding to get the hell out of this choking smoke and regroup, right?
Yep.
God.
At least heal up, if nothing else.
That
Right.
fucking trap didn't fuck around. Half the party's dead.
Oof.
I don't know how the heck I got out of there.
I'm going to keep the initiative order going just because that's what we'll do after you regroup. But hell, you might even consider a long rest down here.
Wouldn't bother me none.
The shadows are going to be a problem in a minute.
Should we hit one of them before the other one breaks off? Can we pull it off?
I don't think that one's my call. I mean, I'm okay, but
I'm at 1 hit point. I'm asking.
is there anywhere that we can barricade ourselves?
So yeah, there's
Up here, right? There's some doors there.
particularly, I think, down here toward the master bedroom, there's only one entrance into that room.
I mean, it might be worth a shot and have people keep watch, or I mean, even down here for that matter.
I will say I just need 4 hours for a long rest.
Yeah, I need a long rest this time. I've given up everything.
So at least for me, I'll be up and going in like half the time.
Right. So you sleep first and then, or other way around, I guess. Doesn't matter. But either way, I mean, we could probably stay down here because then we can drop this portcullis, and assuming they don't know about the secret door, we're safe.
I don't know that the shadows are necessarily going to stalk through the whole dungeon. I think they tend to congregate around this room.
Okay. So we
So
should
if
just
you
avoid.
so if you were to go up there now, before the turn wears off, I'll make a random encounter check, and that's only on a 18, 19, or 20. Does something happen? In which case, one of the shadows will come across. But
All right, so we're just gonna all gather in that back room then that has only one entrance.
Somebody stabilize me? That was a real question.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
you're all stable at one. You're
Oh,
all
we're all up?
right.
Okay.
You got the smelling salts.
My fucking stumps for arms. That's not the right one. This is
Yeah.
bed when we're
Well, this room looks like it's pretty defensible, but it's got a shadow in it right now. So
Before we go that way, I'm gonna do this on myself.
did Murmur make it clear that she found some treasure?
Yeah, I mean, I did throw it on the table, and that's where we were getting the first set of health potions from.
Right.
But
Are
I
there any-
think half of the group was kind of dealing with the shadows, so
Are there any
there's some
health potions
goodies.
left?
There were 4. I know I took one just to get myself up. I don't know if anyone else took it.
If there's one open, I'd love to get one.
Yes, and
already-
I know somebody was actually very curious about the spell book. The spell book has the following wizard spells.
Ooh, that's excellent.
That's nice.
So have we? We haven't gone to a room to rest yet. We've just been discussing which one to go to.
Right, right.
Okay.
If you want to avoid the shadows, then I would suggest you come here and then go north and into this large room with the well. That should take you out of the shadows wandering territory.
Sounds good to me. Everyone else?
I'm going with that.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and park you all up here in this room. We're going to do a long rest because God knows Bardor needs it. He's been afflicted with a couple of things. And the turn is going to wear off, and the shadows are wandering back to their room where they usually stand, and they're no longer turned. So everybody can get the benefit of a full rest.
This is the first time I've done this. This house doesn't fuck around.
Right. So there's,
Man, I needed that.
yeah, there's all 6 of you. All right. Now, to get back out, the concealed door is in the room with the shadows, so you're probably going to have to contend with them again.
Question: is that the only exit that we know?
Well, that is not the one you came down into. There was another spiral staircase that went through the entire length of the house, or height of the house, all the way from the attic down to the basement, but you haven't wandered back in that direction in a while.
My vote would be to go that way because more than half the party is not going to make that acrobatics check,
Right.
and easily, it's a 75% chance fail for me. And I
But
think it's this.
this stairwell will take you to the attic, and then you would have to get through all the doorways and everything from the attic all the way back down to the first floor. That could be quite the gauntlet.
Is there not some idea, though, that there's something that we could do with the bones of the children in the attic to perhaps propitiate this house?
Yeah, actually, now that we're back to basically full power, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do that now.
The thing with the children's bones is the house doesn't give a crap. But the house maintains an illusion of the children to lure in, passerby. But it doesn't have any regard for the children at all at this point.
Okay.
So the house is going to do what the house does, regardless of what you do. It's just that's the good guy, superhero thing to do is to, put their souls at rest.
So let me ask this: so if we get the bones, they'll stop using the illusion. The kids, they'll sucker people in.
Nope.
If we
Nope.
Yeah.
The house will keep doing what it's doing regardless of what you do with the kids.
Oh, doesn't matter either way.
Right.
Then we should go out through the bottom, but maybe we can take a moment to think about a better way, because I'm with you. The 3 athletics checks, DC 15, that doesn't sound great.
Now, Safina still has advantage on those doors because once you pass it successfully, I'll give you advantage on the next one.
Yeah, but
Teach
we
them.
can heal. We can stop and heal up now. We got the heals now
Okay.
to get through it.
It's true.
Would those size, did it look like you could jam them in some way? Like if you took a desk or a piece of furniture, would that hold it in place?
Um,
Like, I guess I could ask Safina this because she has intimate familiarity with
Right.
these size.
Right.
Right.
That was good. What I was going to ask is, can I teach them how to get through with advantage?
well, they're more of a manifestation of a magical blade than they are actual clockwork. You know what I mean? There's no gears and things making them go. So I'm going to give them the ability to kind of destroy anything that would be put in to jam them. It just crumples right through it.
Well, up to you guys how you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to do that to Bardor's point. Like, that's the only. It's just a matter of how many of those horrible tests we want to go through, and the first floor probably is the least amount.
Yeah, who knows what the rest of the house is going to throw at us.
Let's try it then.
So actually, the first thing we gotta do is take out the shadows and then go down there and face the doors.
So what would happen if Safina lended her help towards somebody else jumping through? What if Safina said, like, wait for it, go now?
You're the DM.
Could she
Yeah, you tell
impart
me.
could she impart her wisdom onto another player, so that they also would have advantage? I would say yes. That's the help action.
Well, we can try out. See what happens.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna just turn the shadows again. I think.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea to get rid of them. Just not have to deal with them at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's head down back that way. Yeah, and as predicted, the shadows are there. And what it is, a wisdom saving throw against the turn?
Yep.
All right, let's see real quick here. Ooh, what's the DC?
Let me pull that up again. Oop, wrong thing. Sorry.
No, it's okay. What's your spell DC?
I think it was 18, but I don't want to say that without double checking.
Yeah, let me see. So your spell save DC is 13.
Okay.
So they both made it. So unfortunately, they ain't running this time. And we're staying in the initiative order. And Safina, you get to go first.
I can't see initiative.
Yeah, turn order is empty for us.
Everybody's on the right page. Maybe because I created it. You know what it is? Because I created it on the other page. So I have to reset it. Okay.
Should we roll it?
Yep.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marius, you get to go first now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
1,
I'm
2,
just
3,
gonna
4,
go,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
we're gonna take a swing.
Classic.
Right?
Kia.
Hooah! That's the damage, son.
That's the wrong one. We're gonna try again. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits a shadow.
I
And
had this
it's
tea. Hold on.
non-magical, so he takes
Oh,
2
hold on,
points.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. You're
Ooh,
crazy.
maximum damage to this attack. What would that have been? Let's see.
10.
1d8 plus 2.
Yep.
So 10 points of damage, which gets halved to 5.
Yep.
Because it's non-magical. Alright.
I should have done Burning Blade. Oh well. I mean, Divine Blade.
And Darian, what do you got?
All right. And then I'll go ahead and attack. Same guy.
Alright.
Rolling in like the Fellowship of the Ring right now.
Pretty sure 11 doesn't hit, right?
Just misses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Let's see your red card. I gotta remember your red card. Okay. But you didn't hit, so your red card doesn't apply. Alright, Sabina.
All right. I'll send a short bow shot at it.
Okay, so 20 hits.
And
4.
some sneak damage as well.
Okay, so total piercing damage is 13.
The one in the
halved
middle, by the
to
way.
6, right.
Cool.
Alright, this shadow, he's going to choose between 2 targets, and he's going at Darian. He's going to try the strength drain. 16 does not hit. The shadow down here, going to attack Darian. 12 misses. Bardor. Bardor gets into flanking around the shadow.
Hit him.
9 plus 2, 11, just misses. And then we go to Keldren.
Okay. First of all, when you guys were all moving down here, I was managing my spells, so I hope it's okay. But I moved my token just down to here.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will cast Mage Armor. Another thing I probably should have done earlier, but didn't. And then I will move to there, and just so I can kind of see in. Let's see, 2. I guess I could move to there.
Okay.
And I will stop. That's my turn.
All right. Murmur, I would like your card, please.
Okay.
Excellent. So, playing this one, which you discover your weapon is in disrepair, and it deals half damage until you can take the required time to tend it. That will just be a short rest, but until short rest, your weapon is doing half damage.
Wonderful.
Isn't
Just
that
love
wonderful?
that. Makes sense though, you know.
All right, it's your turn.
After going through that door, spectacularly failing. Let's see. Okay, I can get to about there. Alright, so half damage on the hand axe.
So that's a miss anyway. And with no other actions, we'll go to Marius.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
for 5. He had 5. Shadow gets cut into ribbons, and they spiral down to the floor like sheets of paper.
All right. I move forward, and I wink at Darian and say, "That's how you get it done."
Now Darian gets to respond.
All right, well, watch me then, and then I'll jump around behind him.
+2. 19
Hey,
hits for 2 damage. All right, and then Safina.
Okay. I'm gonna move in, and I'm gonna use the halfling nimbleness. Nope, that's not the right one. The naturally stealthy.
Okay,
I'm gonna attempt to hide.
right. Let's do that against his perception. So you're hidden from him.
Right on. So that's and a short bow. Oh, that still sucks.
Yep, ouch. All right, this shadow's dead. This shadow, it's got 2 targets. Let's see, 1, 2, Darian. Going to Darian. Ooh,
Oh no!
yeah.
21 hits for 11 necrotic damage. And reduce your strength by 3.
I'd actually like to cast Silvery Barbs and make him re-roll that attack.
Oh, very good. All right, here it comes. I'll just roll a d20. He is +4 to attack. So 14 misses.
All right, and then I will give advantage to, let's see, myself.
All right, very good. Darian, you didn't take any damage, nor did you lose any strength, thanks to the silvery barbs. And
Yeah,
then
awesome.
we will go to Bardor. That hits. For 4 damage.
Nope, that's magic.
That's magic. 9.
That's magic, baby.
Then 9 it is. Here we go.
That's my
-9.
forge ability.
Nice. Nice to be able to do it level 2 on demand. All right, Keldren.
Okay. I will go and attack that shadow.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I guess rats. I didn't do this right. I'll just enter it in by hand. So 18 points of damage.
All right. I gave you the green card, or excuse me,
All right.
the blue card, excuse me. And you did 18 damage, which gets halved to 9, which is enough to slice him into ribbons. So congrats on dispatching the last of the 2 shadows. And the one bad hit that Darian suffered was erased thanks to silvery barbs. So excellent work on that one. But you can either continue to explore this floor. I think there's not much that you haven't uncovered yet, but you've gotten through, most of it. You can go back up the spiral staircase up here to fetch the children's bones, if you want to do that, or if you want to get straight the hell out of here, you've got the concealed trapdoor.
Are there any, if we go back to do any of that, are there any doors we have to go through?
It says all the doors in the house are like this, so when you get upstairs, let me look real quick at what upstairs looks like. So there would be at least, where's the attic? Here's the attic. Okay.
If the answer is more than 0, I think that's all we need
exactly.
to know.
It's
Sorry, kids. Have a nice life.
Yeah, it's even if I said the kids' door was exempt, there's one.
Yeah, I mean, we could circle back later.
Sure. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yep.
Revenge of Durst Manor. It would totally work. It'll be the sequel. All right.
Hasta la vista, baby.
So we're all heading up through the trapdoor.
Yes.
All right.
Do we have any resist spells or anything we can do? That
I do
poison?
not. The one thing though, Dan, now that we know that there's that smoke up there, can we sort of like get a running start at it so we can move through those doors on our first turn? Or try
Absolutely.
to?
Yeah. We can take it. That here, I'm going to move you over to the other map, but we'll say that you're not actually in the room. That you're 5 feet down on the landing.
I'm gonna
and,
bless.
and all on the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna bless some people too. I'm gonna bless myself. I would say I'm just gonna guess who's got the lowest. Myself. Um,
I'll be right back. Hold on a second. You guys discuss your buff strategies and all that.
I mean, whoever you don't bless, I can bless because I also have it.
well, then I'll bless everybody, and we'll just say everybody's under the bless.
Yeah.
Which is an extra D4 to a saving throw.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need all the help I can get. I have a -1 to my acrobatics, so.
That works on that, right? That's not considered a saving throw. It's considered a check. We'll have to ask the man if he's going to allow that or not before I burn that spell slot.
I think it works on that.
Yeah, just a saving throws and attack rolls.
Safina, can you give advantage to everybody, or is it just one person? Or do we know?
I think everybody, if I just stay in the room and be like, okay, when it goes to, whatever,
Okay.
go.
Yeah, that's what I took it as too.
Yeah. Just means I'll be the last one out, which is fine.
I'll stick within line of sight, so that way if I have to, I can throw a heal back.
And we have 2 healing potions, or do we have 3?
I took the one that was with the wine and fruit, so
Right.
I've already drank that.
Yeah, there was 4 inside, and I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2 that got used.
Okay.
I know I used one. I don't know if anyone else used one.
Did anyone else use one? I don't think so.
No, I asked about it, but I never used it.
Okay. So between 3 healing potions and whatever healing spells you have, I think we'll make it.
All right. So we're just going to keep the initiative order that we have, and Marius can be the first in line.
So we're going to assume that bless ties to things like acrobatics checks. Intelligence.
I don't know the text of bless off the back of my hand. Let me look it up.
I can tell you.
I got it. So here it is. It says whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. So it doesn't count for skill checks.
Okay, well then I'm not going to burn that spell slot.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a go.
All right, so Safina's going to stay in the room and assist everyone else, pointing out, the exact timing.
Okay.
Okay, so no con save or no?
No, because you're technically in the basement, so you're starting your turn. So you have to take 5 feet of movement before you even move your token. So.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then acrobatics, yeah.
With advantage, because Safina helped coach you.
Acrobatics.
All right. 10 damage.
All right. And I'm through the door?
But you're through the door.
All right, fuck it. All right, I'm going to use my action. Yeah.
All right.
There's 2 sets of doors or 3 sets of doors
3.
that have this shit going on? God fucking damn it. All right.
Yeah,
I got
This is going great, guys.
two,
This is
three,
going really
4,
good.
5. All right. I get one more. I'm gonna move out to give room 6. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Darian.
All right, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So run up here.
Nice.
All right, and then I'll step over here to also give room.
All right. Safina.
Okay.
You're gonna
I'm
hold
going
back
to.
and be last, or?
I'm going to be last, but I'm going to get as close to the door as I can.
Okay. All right, Bardor. DC 15 acrobatics with advantage, if you please. $18 crushed it. All right, nice. And that
All right, I still have a little movement. I'm gonna move through into the next room, so that way, if people get there, I can hold there, so I can wait for the heal them.
okay. So another and DC 15 athletics, acrobatics. Excuse me. Nice. All right, you're through. Keldren.
Okay, so one question: if I have another source of advantage, it's not going to matter, right? Because you can't have. There's no triple advantage.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't stack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So. Okay. Yep. Here I go. I'm going through it. So acrobatics check with advantage.
See, this isn't so hard.
No. And do I get another blue card?
Let me see. You can keep the one you have or exchange it for a new one.
Okay.
So do you like the one you have, or do you think you can do better?
Oh, I like the one I have. And to that point, I'd like to hand that card to you now
Okay.
and go through this door using that card.
Very good. All right. Yeah, just play the card. You can drag it from your hand onto the deck.
Okay.
Oh, the playing surface, I should say.
How? Okay.
So when you click the card, it opens up into like a gray box, so you have a thumbnail. There you go.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. So the blue card gets you through door number 2. Excellent. And then we go to Murmur.
Okay. Let's give it one last try with advantage. Oh,
12 points of damage.
fun, but she'll survive.
Right.
Let me just.
Now that I paused and waited, can I back heal if I have a line of sight spell?
No, because the way it broke down, unless it's a reaction. I don't think. I think you got to wait until your turn.
I do have a bonus action.
Oh, you're saying you had a bonus action that you didn't use on your turn, so you're asking me if you can have it now?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Healing word for Murmur.
Yep, 7.
All right. Then we go to Mr. Merry.
All right, let's give it a try. Now these are people are all standing in the door. So is it a double door? 1, 2. All right. Here we go. Acrobatics with advantage. It doesn't fucking matter. Here we go.
2d10. You're through the door, but take 11 points of damage.
God damn it. All right, here we go. Let me lay on fucking hands. So it's minus 11 plus 10. All right. 16. I'm completely spent and already useless.
Welcome to Ravenloft.
Fuck. All right, that's my turn.
All right,
Talk
Darian.
about a healing endurance.
All right. 5. I go through a lot of people here.
5.
It's a little mosh pit going on.
With advantage. And because I don't want to take any damage, I'm going to go ahead and play that card.
Awesome. 1d12 after making a skill or attack roll. Very good. Roll that 1d12. That turns a 10 into a 15. That is good enough. You are true to door. Now, do you have enough movement to dive through another one, or?
I definitely do not. After running through 2 people.
All right, Safina.
Okay. Con save, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I've been
We all
forgetting the
forgot to
con
do that.
saves. Right.
Well,
All right.
I mean, it didn't make sense on the first turn because everyone started from outside the room.
Right. They should have
Right.
done it on the second turn, though. I should have remembered that the hall was smoky. So
But
for consistency, I won't make you do it since I didn't make anybody else do it. So.
Okay. I will not complain about that.
All right.
So first door, acrobatics,
You got
21.
through.
1, 2. Second door, acrobatics, big fail.
2 points of damage, though. Nice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using dash action this turn.
Right.
And one more.
All right.
Boom.
22 through. You do a tumble roll out into the street from the house.
You guys see that? That
All
was
right.
pretty cool.
All right, Bardor. Let's see that acrobatics. 15, you're through. Keldren.
Okay. All right, acrobatics.
You're rolling in the cards. All right.
Yeah, it's always great to use your natural 20s on acrobatics checks. Good use of them.
Right. All right. And so that's Keldren, and we go to Murmur, who's got 2 doors to get through.
Yep. We love that. Okay. And do I still get advantage on getting through
Yeah.
these doors?
Yep.
Great. Okay, let's try the first. Fuck.
Ouch. 2 points of damage again.
Oh, okay.
Look at that, huh?
Alrighty, and now let's get through the other set of doors. Just get it over with.
Oh, very unlucky. 12 points that time.
Well, I'm out.
Yep.
Bonus action again?
Sure. Five healing word for Murmur. Your own
Thank
personal
you.
healing vendor. All right.
This rate.
I
Marius.
believe this time I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. All right, that didn't fucking work. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
17 times the charm.
All right.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
And lastly but not leastly, Darian is stuck in the house.
Well, we'll find out.
15, you're true.
Hey.
All right. Excellent. So I just had to give you guys all advantage to get through all those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
What a
that was
great-
harsh. That was harsh. But congratulations, you all now. Let me look it up. I believe you are all at like 850 hit points, or
XP? Yeah.
that's what I meant. Excuse me, XP
Yep.
of 850. You're going up to 900, so 50 each. Takes you to level 3.
Whoop.
Nice.
Now the fun begins.
And we are way the hell over here. That you are in the Durst Manor. That was off of the old Svalak Road, not too far into your journey in the lands of Barovia. You know that you received a letter under false pretenses telling you to go to the village of Barovia. And you can, let me see what time it is. What time it is? It is 2 p.m. And the sun is very muted. It's overcast, and you can't see the sky at all. Just the opaque light that is diffused, and so it's hard to get an exact bearing on things, but you can see enough that you can see some plumes of smoke rising from what looks like a small village up ahead. And if you all need a minute to finish your level 3 stuff, just let me know.
Yeah, 3 is a big one.
Is it? Yeah, a lot of big decisions to make at 3.
Yeah.
I have a question, Dan.
Yes.
So I'm multi-classing into Sorcerer,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me access to the Warlock spell table.
Yep.
Can I take um Eldritch Blast now, or do I need to wait and exchange it at a later level?
Why would you need to wait? I don't understand.
I don't know. It was just a.
If so, what's your character now?
It's 2 Paladin, 1 Sorcerer.
2 Paladin, 1 Sorcerer. Okay.
And because I took Aberrant Mind as
The Sorcerer.
a
source?
Sorcerer origin,
Yeah.
it gives me access to the Warlock spell table, including cantrips. At least that's how I'm understanding it. I have literally never played a caster before, so
Right,
I apologize if I'm misunderstanding that.
No, that all sounds right. If you get access to the Warlock spell list, though, that's
This is how it was.
It's like you don't have a spell book or anything like that, so you don't
No, it's just
learn
the known
spells.
spells. I mean, the known
Right.
spells.
Right. Yeah, I don't see any reason why you couldn't take it. Why? I mean, if your sorcerer source says you get access to that spell list, then you get access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we level up right now, like we get extras, if we get 2nd level spell slots, do we also get the spells, or does that need to wait for a long rest?
I'll give it to you now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So basically, do it and then just take a long rest.
Yeah, I mean, effectively, we'll give you a clean slate after getting out of the house. You just long rested before you made the dash outside, so we'll just retroactively say that you went to level 3 while you were inside. and we do average for hit points.
I'm just glad all those negative hit point effects are gone.
Right? Yeah, you got dealt a tough hand. What did that?
Yeah,
to
you were at like 2 for most of that house, right?
2 or 7, right somewhere in between.
Right. Yeah, because when second level, you got the extra 5, right?
Yeah.
So again, about let's see, I'm gonna get a measurement here. Yeah, it's almost 2 miles ahead on the road. You can see signs of a small village.
Let's go for a walk, you guys.
Sounds
Yeah,
good
let's
to
head
me.
out.
You guys don't win on me. I got a lot of shit to work through here.
Right, right.
Like that.
So you can see a river flowing clear as the blue winter sky through the valley as you come upon the outskirts of the village.
Guys, just want to head on in to the village.
Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything, and the muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for the mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. You can hear what sounds like a woman weeping, but it's echoing off the lonely streets, and you can't pinpoint its exact source from out here. Let me go ahead and move us onto another map here.
While you're doing that, did we divide up the things that we found in that box aside from the spellbook and the healing potions?
I don't know that we did.
I remember there was a cloak of protection,
There
which
was.
someone should take, and I'm very happy to be that someone if no one else wants it.
Well, the question is, who's going to be the one that wants to stand out the front all the time?
Good point. Probably not me.
Would that cloak count as armor?
Murmur is got the lowest armor class of you all, I think, at AC 11.
Ooh.
So that's my question. Is it
No, it's not
it's not considered armor? So I would love that.
That makes more sense.
I can live with that.
My AC is 11. Okay.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Thank you.
So I turned the lights on. It is the middle of the day, so I turned the lights on so you can see the village in its entirety. Each square on this map is 40 feet, so this is not at regular scale. Obviously, the buildings would be much too small otherwise, but the center of town is up ahead. Again, you're hearing this weeping, sobbing coming from somewhere in the village. The streets are pretty quiet, and the few people that are moving about are keep to themselves and are not necessarily open and warmly friendly.
Can we tell which direction the sobbing is coming from?
It's sounds like it's coming from, closer in this direction. You're on the edge of town, so it's somewhere deeper in the...
You guys want to take a look?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. But
Sure.
we should definitely be careful.
So did you say charge ahead?
So you all should be able to move this token if you, any of you want to take the wheel and drive. And you're coming up on the center of town now. There's a woman selling pies in the village square, and it's notable because there's somewhat of a long line. We'll say 4 or 5 people in line. It's the most people you've seen at once anywhere in the village so far. And some of the people look a little rough around the edges in line, and that's just the sight before you. You can see that this building up here is a tavern, and a single shaft of light thrusts the illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. And above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming it to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. The tavern building is about 60 foot square, and the sign originally read Blood of the Vine, but somebody has scratched over the F with an N. And so that is there. And across the street from that location is a mercantile building that reads Bildrath's Mercantile, and looks like it's the only open shop you've seen. Most of the buildings in town, I'd say 3 out of 4 of them are all boarded up, and either abandoned or just so rough that they look that way. As you are here in the center, you definitely get the impression that the weeping is coming from the south.
Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. And I'm gonna get in line for the pie.
So I was gonna say, we going for munchies, going for a room, or we gonna go see who's crying?
Well, I'm hungry, so I'm
My
just
vote
gonna,
is for the
I'm gonna-
crier.
Oh, fine. And Safina gets kind of like huffy and joins everybody else again.
Here, you can see this is the woman selling pies.
Do you still feel hungry, Safina, after saying that?
I don't know. The pies still look pretty good. Don't judge a book by its cover, guys.
The
The pies will still be there.
The woman introduces herself as Granny Morgantha, but you can just call me Granny, dear. And they have all sorts of pies for you to choose from. There's dessert pies, there's savory pies, there's all there. She's happy to give out free samples to the wary, and don't you look rugged and rough around the edges.
Your pies look delicious. We'll be right back.
All right, and so you guys are heading south. The sobbing is coming. Let me clean up my things here. How come I can't read that? E3. Okay, so the moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness, and the sounds flow from a dark two-story townhouse right here.
What do you guys think?
We can knock.
So where are we heading? Down here?
Yeah, right here, this brown building right here. So you can hear the crying is coming from inside this two-story townhouse.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
Would you knock already? I'm hungry.
I'll run up to the door and just give it a few knocks.
I was about to say Murmur was gonna knock, but she sees you running and she's like, "Oh, okay, he's got it."
All right, so after a moment, you can hear the sobbing subside, and footsteps shuffle toward the door, and it creaks open slowly as a middle-aged woman is peeking out from behind the door. Obviously, the source of the crying. She looks like she's been crying, and she asks you, why you're here.
Well, we're just travelers. We were making our way through and we heard a commotion over here. Figured we'd check it out, see if everything was okay.
She says how genuinely sweet of you. That is in short supply around here, and she invites you in. She introduces herself as Mary, and she says that her beloved daughter Gertruda um, has been missing for a week, and she fears the worst. And she is clutching a malformed doll that wears a sackcloth dress. Apparently, it must have belonged to Mary, Gertruda, in her youth, and Mary now clutches it in remembrance of her. But she has absolutely no leads to go on. She says no one from the village has helped her, and Gertruda didn't leave any note or anything. And so she's assuming the worst and just beside herself in grief.
Well, I am sorry to hear about your daughter. So it's been a full week since you've seen her.
Yes.
Where was she seen last?
The house, inside the home.
Was she in her room?
Mary explains that Gertruda didn't leave the house at all. That she preferred to stay home where she was safe.
And do you remember what room she was in when she disappeared suddenly?
Yeah, she can show you her room, and you can see it has everything that you'd expect to see in the room of a young girl.
Would you mind if me and my companions took a look around, see if we can find anything?
She doesn't think you'll find anything, but by all means, she allows you to do so. If there's any hope of, her daughter coming back, she clutches to the idea.
Does anybody have a detect magic or anything?
I do.
Might be a good idea in her room.
I do as well, but I need 10 minutes to complete the proper rituals.
I think we can spare 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I pop out a wine.
Yeah, so I will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay, you're not picking up anything. No signs of magic at all.
I will convey that to the group.
Mhm.
Mm.
The burgomaster of the village couldn't help me either. He said he's got his own problems going on.
Does this room have a window?
Yeah, but it was all boarded up from the outside.
Okay, and that I'll ask her. Was the window like this when she disappeared?
Yes, yeah, it's been like that, her whole life. To keep her safe, Mary says.
Mm.
What was she afraid of so much?
Mary is the one who was really terrified of the idea of her daughter going out into the world. So I think it was more Mary keeping her daughter in than the daughter wanting to stay in, and that could be part of the explanation behind her disappearance.
Does your daughter like pie?
Um, she says we can't afford such frivolities.
How long has she been gone for?
A week.
A week. Did she say anything before she left? Did she just simply disappear?
From Mary's perspective, she said she just disappeared. But why don't you make an insight check?
Of course. Let's have the barbarian make an insight check.
You can make it with
Oh, actually,
advantage
it's not half
because
bad. It's not half bad.
everybody's in there. Anybody trained in insight?
Yep.
Yeah, we got a couple people.
Yep.
That's the sad thing. I technically am.
Oh wow.
Wow. Okay, you guys are.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, guys.
Just go ahead, keep rolling. You're making it worse.
Oh, 16. That's not advantage.
Yeah, no, 16. Not after all those failures, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, see, after being zapped so many times at the last place, I'm done.
Murmur's like, 9 hit points. Just like.
Well, let's see. Let's make it a group check. So, in order for a group check to fail, more than half of you have to fail. So, who didn't roll insight?
Yeah, that's
Right.
a failure.
Okay, all right. So now that's four failures. So, all right, so we're done.
So that was putting the shovel back on the grave.
Right. All right. So, Mary is scant on the details related to,
Right back. Sorry about that.
She passes it off like her daughter was the one that is afraid, but you can see that Mary isn't much better. That she's pretty terrified and seemed to reinforce these ideas with her daughter. But there is something she's not telling you, and I'll leave it at that.
So does she have anything in this room besides the bed that she slept in? A desk, a dresser?
She stayed in her room mostly. You can, if you want to look through her effects, you have all the permission to.
Yeah, I got.
She didn't.
How many rooms are there here?
Oh, not many. It's like 3 rooms. There's one large room on the bottom floor and like 2 or 3 rooms on the second floor. Too small.
Yeah, so we couldn't steal a room till we'll come back and make sure and just steal a room to sleep.
That you want to what? Rest here?
If we need it.
She would be uncomfortable with letting
All right.
strangers sleep in her home, but she explains that the tavern has a few rooms available.
Okay. But before we go, I think since you made a point of saying, like, even on the fail, we can tell she's not telling us something.
Yeah.
Murmur in particular is going to say to her, if you want us to find your daughter, you have to be honest. And I would like her to make an intimidation check of kind of like this looming, like, tell me what you're not telling me.
All right, make an intimidation. She just breaks down and starts crying, and sobbing, and it's difficult to communicate with her when she's in that state.
All right. We'll try, but... And that's all Murmur's gonna say before leaving.
I would like to go through the girl's room a little bit more carefully to see if we can't find any kind of clue as to where she went.
All right, why don't you make an investigation check with advantage, assuming that you have some help.
Okay.
Who's strong in investigation? Keldren is very strong in investigation.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Usually is
That's
what
awesome.
I meant to say.
A 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Nice. And I get a red thing now, right? Okay.
Are we going for the group fail again?
Trying to see here, Keldren. I gotta. Oh, it doesn't let me drag it. All right,
If
so
I did that correctly. I
Yeah.
tried to draw one, but
yeah, I don't. Let me drag this up. So, I think what you want to do is when you mouse over the deck, choose deal.
where it says okay. I think I got it now.
And then you deal
There
one
we
card
go.
to yourself.
There we
Right.
go. Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's all good. I wasn't immediately familiar with because I don't draw red or blue cards. You guys do. So
After a couple of minutes, Keldren will very confidently say, I've been over every inch of that room and there's nothing worth finding there.
right. Now you come out like, I took a good quick look around and there's nothing there. It's a hunch. All right, so that's Mary. Now, she does explain that the burgomaster of the village, he said he had his own problems going on, and didn't mount any kind of search for Mary. Or Gertruda, excuse me. And
just curious, where would you search?
Mary, at that suggestion, just says, "Well, everywhere. I mean, she could have gone anywhere." And
Okay.
that's precisely why the burgomaster didn't mount a search, because they didn't have any information to go on about where she was headed.
Well, perhaps we should go speak to him. See if we can enlist his assistance.
He can usually be found this time of day at the Blood and the Vine Tavern.
Bardor, you seem to always want to drink anyway. Should we head to the tavern?
Works for me.
And Safina, we can get a pie on the way.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry.
Pie before drink. That could get pretty bad.
We'll see.
All right.
I think we'll leave unless someone has a different idea and head back over towards the tavern.
That's where the pie is, right? Where I just moved it?
Right.
Yep.
All right. Who's getting pie?
Safina is getting pie.
Safina, I will buy you a pie for the fact that you basically saved all of our lives.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you, dearie. That is so nice of you.
Actually, just first, how much is a pie?
I used to have this written down, but I don't think I put it in this copy of the game. So we're gonna say, what? 1 copper?
That sounds fair. That's what I was thinking. 1
Right.
copper. Sounds good.
Right.
I don't have copper. And Murmur just pulls out like a gold coin.
I'll
Well-
pull out a 2nd copper and say, I'll take care of that for you.
All right. Excellent.
Where are you guys getting all this money? And I just pull up the 1 silver coin I have.
Oh, I
It's
mean,
worth a lot here.
I kind of woke up with it. It was just kind of on me. Is this more? Is this less?
That's more.
Definitely more.
Okay, I'll keep this with the others.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the free samples.
Yeah, dudes, what's in the pie?
What is in the pie?
She
various
says,
things, right?
Yeah, it's there's sweet tarts and meat pies and veggie pies and dessert pies and dinner pies.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
wanna-
what's actually in the pies?
Love, Granny says.
Murmur just kind of looks curiously, but she doesn't buy any pies.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Yeah,
I'm heading to. I'm going for wine.
I don't-
I want a fruit pie.
All right, you get your pie.
Yes. And she'll just dig in.
All right, excellent. It's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
Hey, I go. By the way, have you seen the little girl missing from down the street?
Is that Mary's daughter? No, terrible shame, isn't it?
Yeah, she seemed really, really upset.
Poor dear.
But she seemed off. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, you know
Yeah,
why
she-
they call her Mad Mary, don't you?
I didn't know she was called Mad Mary.
Oh, yes, Mad Mary. She's kept that poor girl locked up her entire life. She's got to be, into almost to her 3rd decade by now.
What?
So
Her daughter's like 30.
She might have escaped more than disappeared?
Yes.
So,
and
I-
I hear tell that in the past few weeks she's actually been managing to sneak out and was rather taken aback that everyone else in the village knew she was being held captive in the house and did nothing about it. Gertruda always assumed no one knew she was in there. But when she actually spent some time outside and realized that the villagers were full aware and just decided not to intervene on her behalf, that she stormed off towards the castle.
What
What's the
castle?
castle?
The castle that looms over the village of Barovia, Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, that castle.
Right.
Wow, when did that get there?
Yeah, it's 1,000 feet above the village, looming from a mountain. It's about a 13-hour ride to get there from here, so you're not necessarily at the castle, but you can see it, and its presence looming over the village can't be mistaken.
All right, well, I can't blame the girl for what she did.
No, but why would she go to the castle?
Yeah.
No, she didn't think she could stay here.
Yeah, I look at this old lady. I go, you really don't know what happened to her. I kind of am looking at her like I don't kind of believe her.
What, that Granny has some more knowledge that she's not withholding?
Yeah.
No, I make an insight check. Excellent. No, she's being very forthcoming and telling you what the rumor has been around the village.
All right, guys, want to go get a drink?
Well, I mean, I think at this point we could probably think she's either safe or happy, so maybe we can just move on.
Oh, we still have to talk to the burger.
Yeah,
See what's going on with him.
Of course, of course.
And he's over in the tavern.
Right.
Sounds like a good place to go.
All right. As I said, the tavern building is about 60 foot square. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within, who include the barkeep, 3 Vistani women sitting together, and another man who. Let me see if I have a handout here for you. This fella. He is a young man who sits by himself at a corner table, sipping his wine. He sees you come in and actually invites you over to join him. He recognized you as adventurers, um, and invites you again over to join him.
Sure, sounds good.
So,
Safina's a little smitten.
Did you get wine?
he
Oh, we're definitely getting wine.
offers to pay for your wine, and he says it's very fortunate that you've come by. I was hoping some of your ilk might be coming through. For I am in a dire situation, and I desperately need some extra help. Um, he says, for the past several weeks, a sickness has been spreading throughout the village. No one in the village knows what causes the sickness, but only what the end result is. Anyone who begins to display symptoms eventually dies and rises up as an undead monster. The villagers have taken to boarding up the houses of those known to harbor infection. Um, um, so he says he's completely stumped as to what might be going on, and asks if there's or if you have any ideas of looking into this for him, that he would be able to reward you for your work.
Sure. How can we help exactly?
Well, those who die of the sickness rise up as flesh-eating monsters within minutes, and those who are killed by those monsters become monsters themselves. It is rumored that the severed parts of the monsters have a mind of their own, and that someone saw a severed arm crawling across the floor to attack them. The latest person to fall ill is a man named Dolan Nizakov, and he doesn't really have any leads other than for you to go ahead and inspect the latest person to fall ill. Maybe see if you can glean anything about their condition or what may have caused them to be infected. So he indicates the Nizakov family doesn't live far off of the town square, and you can.
You mentioned compensation a moment ago. Would you care to be
Yes.
more precise?
He has a bag of 20 gold.
Baldur, is how much wine does 20 gold buy you? Probably a lot more than 0 gold, I suspect.
20 gold, open tab.
He leans in and says, the tavern is owned by the 3 Vistani women you see at the table behind me, who are all conversing in their own language. And he says they're shrewd. They don't allow tabs.
Smart.
There is a problem that has cropped up lately that he mentions. Just the wine shipments have recently stopped, much to the annoyance of everyone. Thankfully, they had a little bit of a stock, so they're still going through it, but they're going to run out of wine if the delivery doesn't come through, and that's a bit of a mystery, though. The burgomaster is much more concerned about the spreading infection.
I don't know. Missing girl, wine, infection. I'm going wine.
Well, it can't take much time to go check out the house of this infected person, can it? Maybe we should go there first.
I think that takes priority.
All right.
I mean,
Oh, I
you guys
suppose.
did say some of you were hard for cash.
This is true.
Might be a good first stop. And as for the girl, I think we ought to let her be, considering everything she's been through.
I'm with you. Sounds like she's happier now. Potentially.
We can hope so.
So the Nizakovs live in a small one-room house, which is surrounded by boards that will be used to seal up the house once Dolan has died. Inside the house are Dolan's wife and 2 children. They sit at Dolan's bedside, eager for him to get better, though they know that the end could be near. All 3 of them are despondent.
And where are they?
In this small house right here, this one-room house.
This man is infected. Should we not separate his
Using
family from him?
medicine, can I kind of like diagnose them?
Yeah, you can do a medicine check. He's not long for this world. He seems to be in the final stages of something. You know that the reports are that those who die of the sickness rise up as flesh-eating monsters within minutes. So he right now he's surrounded by his wife and 2 children.
Oh, come on. What's this?
I'm gonna suggest to the wife, Miss, it's the final moments now, from all appearances, and there is some danger that you and your children could become infected. Would you not step into the adjoining room?
Why don't you make either a persuasion or intimidation check in order to kind of break through their weeping?
Okay, this is why the wizard should not do the talking.
Depends on what kind of check you're making.
Hey, there you go.
That's not terrible.
I was about to say, if you were going to do intimidation, I think River would step up behind you and be the imposing figure to try and help you out, but you got it.
Right. So they calm down enough to talk with you, and they recognize the prudence, and that they don't want to leave him. They are, even though they know that he's going to die, they don't want you to kill him.
I try to use deception and saying I'll do everything I can to save him.
Okay. Yeah, you sounded just like that. And the wife just kind of gave you big eyeballs, like, oh my. All right. So they don't want to leave him. But Keldren, your persuasion, has gotten through enough that the wife ushers the children. Well, there's only a one-room house, so where the hell are they gonna go? I guess outside.
There's not a closet.
Yeah, I'll go outside with them.
Okay. And the wife insists on staying. That she wants to be with them till the end, or whatever that may involve.
Okay, so just the kids.
Yeah. So the kids are outside.
Okay, I'll go with the kids.
Okay.
I was about to say, I will stand in front of her and say, okay, but please get behind me in case.
She wants to hold his hand until the very end.
Well, if you're gonna make these kinds of risks, can we at least take some precautions? Like, tie him up, perhaps?
I can go nuclear and just command her out of the building.
Yeah, I mean, she's okay with tying him up.
Alright, so I'll just use my rope I have and just make a nice tight knot, kind of bound his arms to his chest and legs together and everything, so he can't really move.
Got it. All right. Now, meanwhile, Keldren with the children outside. The kids begin, just talking about what they think infected their father. He wasn't around any of the people who had previously been infected, so they don't have any idea how he contracted it, and they were kind of recounting his activities and whereabouts over the last several days. They say one of the things that out of the ordinary, he actually used water from the local well to feed the mule, the family's mule that they have, that that they were concerned that maybe something in the well was responsible. But
They not usually use the water from the well. Where do they normally get their water from?
they well, a lot of times for drinking, what they drink is wine with dinner, or mead or something like that. That they there's very little just water being drunk like that. Um, and so I would imagine I mean, it's not clear where else he would have gotten the water from other than the river that's nearby. Um, and so maybe
Okay.
he did usually refilled by the river or something.
Okay, I'll keep talking to them. Waiting outside for whatever's going to happen inside, and just take note of everything they say about what their father did in the past week or whatever.
Right.
What's an exorcism when you need it?
Right. So eventually, Dolan passes, and as predicted, he rises as one of the undead and begins snapping and biting at the air. But of course, he's immobilized. At that point, his wife Anya, realizes that he's gone and begins sobbing and leaves the room without a word. Apparently, giving some sense that she understands what's coming next and that she didn't want to be there for it.
When she leaves the house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step inside and tell everyone. The kids say that he had taken water from the village well this past week, which was unusual. Maybe that's the source of this contagion.
That seems likely.
It's either that or the pies, and let's hope it's not the pies.
Indeed.
I
Let's
know.
hope
How
it's not
many
the
of you
pies.
ate that already?
I think just me.
Not me.
I think Murmur also did, or at least bought Murmur a pie. I don't know. I assume.
No, Murmur did not eat any pie. She's actually surprised she's not hungry yet.
Well, if she was still giving out samples, I would have taken a couple.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Murmur had
Anybody
no
who wanted a
interest.
sample got one, right?
Where is the well? Do we know where the well is, Dan?
It's right off of the town center.
It's not too far from here. Should we just walk over there and see?
Well, you guys want to go that way? If they're gonna do that, as they turn around, I'm just gonna use like a spell on this dude and put it right through his chest.
Yeah, this easy to put this creature to rest. It's not exactly a combat when he's tied down to the bed.
Yeah.
So we won't bother running that, but you do dispatch him, and prevented anything from happening to his wife or children. So I'm sure he would be thankful for that. Now the well area itself, over here, once you get up and kind of stick your head, down in the well, it goes 50 feet straight down, but you see that or rather smell that the well is reeking of old and decaying flesh, and it's those of you with dark vision can see down into the well enough to see shapes moving down in the well's depths. Characters without dark vision just see the blackness.
Well, I think we found their problem.
Now you can descend into this well by climbing down its stone wall with climber's tools, or making a DC 15 athletics check. Alternatively, the well's rope and bucket could be used, but the rope and pulley system is only strong enough to hold 200 pounds, and it takes 4 rounds to ascend and descend.
And swan dive is not an option.
Sure. Just don't mind the 5d6 damage.
Do we have other ropes?
I mean, I still have mine. I'm assuming I would have taken it off of him after, Bardor killed him.
So it takes so it takes 4 rounds to get someone to fully descend down the well, or is it back up and down?
I didn't kill him. I put him to a better place.
To go in either direction.
'Cause I was about to say I could offer to send some people down.
Yeah, I'm just worried about someone going down there and then being there by themselves while we take too much time to lower other people down. So I wonder if there's a way that we can have someone climb their own rope while someone else goes down on the bucket.
I mean, I have a pretty decent athletics, so I could probably just climb up and down, no problem.
I have pretty good athletics too.
But I'm very low on hit points, and I don't.
You're low right now?
Because we didn't after we took that long rest because I kept failing my acrobatic checks through the doors.
We took a long rest after that, though.
Did we? Because I thought we took a long rest before we did the doors, and then I had to go through again to get out of the house.
Yeah, but we leveled to level 3, unless I'm wrong.
No, say again?
Well, didn't we take a long rest after we get out of the house because we leveled to level 3?
Yeah, well, we made it retroactive to the long rest that you did before. But yeah, same effect.
So technically we took a long rest after we left the house? That's the question, because when I was leaving the house I got hit by all those blades because I have such poor acrobatics.
Oh, right.
The question
Yeah,
is,
no.
have
Yeah.
I had time to heal
No,
up?
the blade damage is still applied to you. Right.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right.
Right.
And in that case,
Can I, while Bardor is healing her, I want to summon forth Ahime and have him instruct him to fly to the bottom of the well and get a sense of what's down there. So there's movement. Is there like I guess what I'm looking for is there a pile of writhing zombies down there, or is it safe at the bottom of the well?
Right. I gotcha. All right. So let me show you what your owl sees, and that's Keldren's owl, right?
Right.
All right. That's what he sees at the bottom of the well.
Okay, he's going to fly very quickly back up the well. And I'll describe that.
So there are 5 zombies wandering around down here in a small room that's 20 feet by 20 feet on a side. So it's tight quarters, and 5 zombies in knee-deep water. Or 3 feet of water, however. I guess that would be knee-ish.
so we're back to how fast can we get how many down, how quickly?
Right.
All right, who's got what armor, AC or armor, best armor, I guess is the best way to put it.
I've got an armor class of 19 and the ability to cast shield.
Yeah,
So I
I can also raise mine like that too.
All right, because
So-
I'm only 18.
Hmm. Well, technically, me and him could both go down at the same time because I have my rope, so I can climb down while he's in the bucket or something.
And then other people could follow us down as quickly as possible.
Right.
Why don't you two go down? I'll go down the second wave, I guess, in case there's healing or needed.
I have a question.
Yes.
How far down are these zombies?
50 feet.
And they're all visible?
They're in a 20-foot square room.
As in, and we can see all of them at all times?
There's nowhere really for them to hide, so.
Cool. How about, instead of doing that, I just do this until they're all dead. And I just continue shooting at them until they're all dead.
It is going to take some time, but it is shooting fish in a barrel. So
I pull up
say
a chair.
I'll say that after an hour, you've definitely managed to take out one.
When he starts doing that, can I start contributing with that?
Right, same idea.
Yep.
So a couple of them are getting nuked, but you're not seeing anything pass within your view anymore. So they're either not wandering underneath the open part of the shaft where you can get a line of sight on them, or they're dead and all gone. But at this point, you don't see any more. You know that you definitely took out 3.
You know what this means. We
Yep.
still got a road trip down, don't we?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be as dangerous.
Yeah. This is definitely good.
Yeah, 2 zombies instead of 5.
Well, I'm more than willing to be one of the 2 that goes down, but I don't want to take someone else's spot who'd rather have the honor.
I'll go
No.
down.
I'll let the big AXCs go. I'll go second wave just to make sure no one gets crunched.
Should we have the 2 tieflings? You guys can compete over who can kill one of the zombies the fastest.
I'll race you to the bottom.
That sounds good to me.
Why do I feel it'd be more fitting to have bungee ropes?
So I suppose we could get multiple people going down simultaneously with the athletics check. That they would just be free climbing down the inside of this well. And so therefore you could get a couple of people down all the way simultaneously. Bardor makes his climbing check. Now it's 50 feet, so you've got to use your dash action to get all the way down, so you don't have an action when you're done and you get to the bottom. But that's okay because we'll roll initiative after that point because they really don't move to attack until you drop down. So Bardor and Marius are definitely
I would say that I
both
won.
down.
Right?
Oh, you won.
I would prefer to take the bucket rope down, so I'll begin lowering myself as quickly as I can.
All right. And Darian made his climb. So we'll put Darian down here. And anybody else climbing?
Yeah, I'll try climbing as well. Athletics as well.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a D5 to see how high you were when you fell. So you were 30 feet up when you
Cool.
lost your grip. So you take 12 points of falling damage, but now you're at the bottom.
Brunch.
I always like that bright side, but now you're at the bottom.
Easy, quick and easy.
All right.
He
And
didn't bounce.
that was Safina, right?
Yep.
All right. So we got 4 down here, so let's roll for initiative.
Ooh.
The villagers are like, I thought there was just water in there.
All right. Let's see. Bardor got on the 20. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody, plus 2 zombies. And Safina, you get the first action after falling.
All right.
She had already given it.
All right. I'm just gonna hit this one with a rapier.
All right. There's a hit. Okay, that doesn't apply. All right, so 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Very good. All right, Bardor. Wisdom save. All right, so he definitely didn't make a save. He takes 4 necrotic damage. Which one were you targeting?
Trying to click on the screen. The one that's at the top.
Got it. All right, 4 necrotic. Darian.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to the one right in front of me.
All right. That's a hit. For 9 slashing damage. Okay, do me a favor, roll a d20. Okay, so one leg is severed from the zombie. As you swing your sword, its leg comes free and is now moving around on its own. And the zombie in front of you is a one-legged zombie. Its movement speed is now halved. Keldren.
I'm lowering myself down in the bucket. I'm coming, everyone. That's all I'm doing, as fast as I can.
All right, Marius. What you got, Marius?
I am muted. Okay, I am going to mind sliver this zombie. It's a DC 13 intelligence save.
DC 13 intelligence save. 9. So 5
Okay, 5
psychic
points of
damage.
psychic damage.
And which one? That's one on the top?
Yep.
5 psychic. Okay.
before the end of my next turn, if it has to make a saving throw, it will have to subtract 1d4.
Okay, very good. This zombie up here is going to just attack Safina. Makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So here comes claw number 1. 22 hits for 3.
Yep.
7 misses. And 20 hits for 4. So you
That
took
would
a
hit
total
everybody.
of 7 points of damage as the zombie claws and bites you.
Oof.
All right, this one down here is going to attack Bardor. Miss, and the trifecta miss. Murmur.
I like to jokingly think Murmur's the one doing the crane to the well to bring people down. But at the same time, I think she's definitely making a climb down. She just wanted everyone else to get down there first before she tried.
All right.
So I'll just start making some.
Athletics.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. All right, you're down.
Alright, I'm down, safe and sound.
Yeah.
Okay. I see the leg and I forgot about that. That just reminded me of a year ago.
Flashbacks.
Flashbacks. I'll just start pounding on this guy here,
All
taking my little hand axe with me.
right. Okay, 7 slashing damage. So do me a favor, roll a d20.
Alright.
16. So 1 arm is severed from the zombie. This one has 1 arm. So now he's got an arm on the floor that's crawling around and grasping at you. And
Step on it or just kick it out of the way.
Right.
Like, keep your hands off me.
All right, Safina.
Okay. Same guy.
Okay.
Going with the rapier. And he gets sneak
Hit.
damage.
Nice. And you.
Yeah.
He dies, and when he dies, his arm stops moving too.
Excellent.
All right, Bardor. There's a hit for 9 damage.
And a bonus action.
Constitution save, DC 13. What's the 2 numbers? He made a save either way, so I think.
I don't know. I'll have to dig into that one. I just used the button.
All right, Darian.
All right. Do the same thing again. It's the same one.
14 hits. 10 slashing damage. Very nice. Why don't you roll that d20 again for the loathsome limbs? Okay, 9. An arm is severed. So now this one in front of you is 1 arm, 1 leg. All right, Keldren. Coming down in the bucket.
Yeah. Am I down yet or not yet?
Figure it's round 2, so you're halfway down.
Awesome. I'm just keep it going.
Okay. Marius.
Oh, it's my turn already?
It is.
What is there? Still, there's some legs? Oh, there's still his Lamby over here.
Yeah, there's a one-legged, one-armed zombie with his missing
Alright.
parts floating in the water next to him.
Try and blow him up.
12 hits for 10 points of damage, and when you kill him, his parts stop moving. So excellent job there. Let me give you your XP for that fight. That was 1,000 XP divided amongst 6 of you. So we're going to round that up to 175 each.
I do have to go if this is a good stopping.
Sure. Yeah, no, I wanted to get through this battle, but thank you for hanging in for the last 15 minutes. You can bail. I'll just do a wrap up, and then we'll be good.
Awesome. See you all next week.
All right, thanks.
Have a good one.
John.
See you.
All right, so we got 175 XP each. Will take us back to the map here of the village. And you think you've got now the zombies are still, of course, down in the well. You're going to have to find a way to clear all the zombie parts out of there and hopefully return the water to drinkability.
How about oil and fire?
How about more like if anyone had purify food and drink?
I don't have
That would be a good one. But other than that, you could spend some time removing the zombie bits, and it should be better in let's see, in 4 days. So I guess we will leave it here for this week. Let me clear the initiative order. And now with the well problem dealt with, we can return to the Burgomaster and claim our reward, and see what else the land and village of Barovia have in store for us next week.
Gotcha.
So with that, I guess I'll let you all go. Thanks very much for a fun one. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and we will see you next Tuesday night.
Yep.
All right,
Right.
everybody.
See you.
Can you hang around so I can get some clarification on a few things?
You got it. I'm going to stop the recording, and then we'll go.